Hello everyone and welcome back to Decisive Campaigns, the Blitzkrieg from Warsaw to Paris. We're not in Warsaw yet, but I'm sure we'll be getting there soon enough, viewers, soon enough. At least we got to Poznan. How many points is that worth anyway? 2? Just like Bromberg is only 1. That's too bad. Let's start over on this side here. So... oh, well, that's a problem. Huh. Well, let's attack this cavalry. It's been weakened enough, I'd say. Yeah. So, it's not exactly ideal. Let's get ready for the evacuation zone. I guess I just really don't want the Poles to be getting divisions in France, really. So let's not go completely crazy. I want to take this. I don't know whether I need to take Grodno or the evacuation point, but regardless, I think this is probably good. So bam, bam, bam. Great. Okay, so they have a bunch of units out there. They're probably gonna try and smack these. That will be pretty bad. It's weird though, because they must have a unit around here, otherwise it wouldn't turn out so strange. But it sure seems like I'm not gonna be able to get these. Maybe by moving further south, but I don't really see it happening here. What I do see happening is the enemy trying to do something down there? No. Kind of weird what happened there. But let's finish these guys off. I don't think they should be that big of a problem. They've been encircled for quite a... oh. Wow. Seriously? For quite a long time. Gee. I don't expect that much to be going on around there, although I don't really need to deal with them. I can play that card, but the question is that really necessary? Might not necessarily be. Although, as before, I do need quite a few units there. There's no doubt in my mind that I will re-encircle them. So. Like, I'm not too worried. There we go. Like. What do you have though? Like hold the ground? Nah. Alright, I will have the 208th deal with this, and that will take a while, but that's okay. Let's get the 4th Army in here. These guys are, well, I don't want to say non-existent, but I would not imagine them to be having a whole lot of movement. I cannot perfectly see them. But these guys, for example, they have 0 action points. And they've been encircled for quite a while. They're actually doing quite fine. That's the weird part. But if they're out of action points, then I guess it ends there. I'll also start moving up here because that will encircle these. I guess I'll just be retreating a bit with these border units. They cannot really launch any kind of offensive anyway. I will hold... yeah, let's go here. So obviously the 30th is seriously overstretched, but that doesn't really matter that much. These guys are still doing fine. And again, I'm just doing the easy moves first here, so. Let's see, this is 10th, and we have the 17th. Let's do it with the 17th. Because yeah, let's take that position. So then we have another crossing out here. That's looking rather good. I also want to kill these, so I'm going to use the 10th for that. And there we go. Oof. That's some heavy losses once again. As long as I don't get above 10, we'll be okay, but that's not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. Okay, I also need to clear these guys out. Let's see what kind of artillery I have. Pretty decent. Don't mind getting some more serious artillery in there. So what I then want to do, this is just flak. Okay, so I'm not gonna kill these guys this turn, obviously, then. I'll have to wait. Alright, back to, I guess, obvious movement. This is the last time I'm gonna shell and try to kill them. I've reached a point where I've been waiting long enough, and it sucks. Okay, great. But it's time to move on and start focusing on the next division, so to say. In which case, part of the 6th and the 21st in this area. Now, we already established that these forces are going to be encircled, and I'm going to have to deal with them in a pocket here. Didn't do anything. Okay, so not looking forward to engaging these guys that badly. I'm gonna move to the outside here so that I don't get encircled myself. I have plenty of time, and now with these guys having that encircled, I feel confident leaving the engineers here, especially as I can now move 5th Panzer quite far. Now, I do need to get forces towards Lublin as well, so... They are not likely to have a whole lot of movement, points, etc. Oh, well. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, great. At least they'll be encircled for one turn. That will already help significantly. Seem to have a lot of units amongst that flag there. Yeah, let's go and actually I'd like to keep moving. The more territory I take here, the less likely it is that any of the enemy is going to escape, to be honest. And I think actually the same counts for here. They can try to go up, but that doesn't help them. Okay, see, and they might actually also try to do like a rescue operation there, so in such cases I'm much more happy trying to increase the size of the encirclement a little bit. I do need my infantry also to deal with units like that. Okay, that has even more enemy units encircled at that point. The goal is to eventually get them out of action points, obviously. Like, this is one big mess, but I think for many of these, they should have a lot less movement points right now. And things like that. So as long as I keep encircling, I think eventually, you know, we're looking at something good here. Which doesn't make it easier. Okay, so we got these encircled too. It's also not bad. This increases the morale of a unit. Well, not necessarily attacking already, in fact. Well, this should be fine. Slow and steady wins the race here, I think, and we'll just take it easy. As they're encircled anyway, they're likely to converge upon very specific areas. They might actually break out during this turn still, given the current situation. We'll see. So, first Panzer, most of them are there, so let's at least try to get these guys out as well. Currently, I'm looking maybe for a little bit of a consolidation. Because I don't want to overcommit. And they're not looking so juicy anymore right now. Let's actually still also attack with these. That's fine. Just a little bit of artillery, and that actually worked wonders. So let's try to deal with it with. I don't think I can get to 150. They're all the same area. Like, I would technically have to go back a little bit. Yeah, I'll be fine. If I just use Leibstandarte and this part of the light division, they'll get it. Yeah. Now I can have the first light division try to deal with this too. That might not work as well. Alright, so I know most of 1st Panzer has already been used, but let's actually attack this with the tanks. Nobody puts an armored train up front and gets away with it. I have to say, they are fighting quite heftily. Huh. Okay, so it seems like Lutz is empty too. Quite interesting that actually. What does that suggest? Yeah, they have a serious number of forces. Now there, these guys might get it. But I mean, no, they cannot move. Don't know why they would abandon it. But it seems like they have plenty of forces to defend at Warsaw there. 3rd Panzer. Okay, so they're trying to retreat Army Poznan as well. So in that sense, it's now a race between me trying to get them before they can reach the Bezura. Like swing south. They'll try to retreat in here, and then I will need to move down there and up there. And then I can hope to try and catch Army Poznan before they reach the Bezura. That's, I guess, my primary goal here. If I can even do that. but I'm certainly looking to do it. Yeah, so this is definitely not looking too dangerous. Okay, so I'll use the 11th on the units at the Mlava fort. Then I need you guys down there. So clearly I'm not going to be able to cut off a significant portion of that division, so, or of those forces. So I don't see why I would need to stay within that given area. Whereas it's probably much better for me to now try and swing around. They still just have this line. It's unlikely that I'll be able to cut any more forces off in this region, but I think the fact that, you know, these guys are now here is, I think, quite good. We're still looking at making sure that they don't have any movement that way too. Like, if these units don't have any action points, what can they do? That's basically the tactic that we apply here, and then I can just eventually finish them off. So that's kind of what we're looking at. I mean, I would say that the poles are disintegrating quite nicely as it is. You cannot cross the river. That is actually unfortunate. All right, let's just go over everything real quick. So you're pretty much set. I actually think, let's try this. No, they have a lot more than I expected, indeed. Well, they did retreat, at least. This is fine. And like I said, I'm doing this to try and not to get myself encircled here as well. Don't forget, artillery might take down 100 or so. And it does lower their combat values over time. Alright, let's just leave these 1,000. I don't think these guys can go in here, attack and take it. It seems very unlikely. 4th Panzer, 1st Panzer, 11th. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. And let's see the 8th. They will wait. Yeah, that's all looking good. This card increases readiness. Let's use it here. Alright, that seems to be okay. Let's take a look at what the AI has to say about all my moves and take it from there. Oof, that took pretty long as usual. We now have 32 victory points, so we need quite a few more. Polish losses 8%, and once again they moved quite a bit. Let's just continue here. Some relatively odd things. I want to close the gaps, certainly. At the very least, as well. Because having those gaps open just really is not good. And I know, for whatever reason, they generally keep getting a lot of movement. Like here, they are then somehow able to kind of like to break out. How they do it, I do not know. But it is surprising that they can go so far, for me at least. Ultimately, I mean, it still matters, obviously. But let's just see what we can do. At some point we need to kill them as well, so in that sense then... Oh, okay. Also quite a bit of work cut out for us. Right, again, I do like to do the obvious things first. Stuff like that. Where I don't want to say it's easy to clear them out, but at some point. Let's play that on the 24th as well to give them a little bit more attack power. Holy cow. That was a lot of units. Let's keep blasting them. And let's send the 17th. Okay, so that at least should do the trick of cutting them off for a final time. Unfortunately, these guys are being a bit of a bitch. So we'll have the 50th deal with these. These guys will deal with that and then finish those guys off. I mean, they really aren't going to do a whole lot there. Conveniently, this reopened it, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, great. You can no longer attack anyway, and let's try that again with these two. Might not get it, but well, we did. Great. Oh, I wish I could take that back, but I can't. Pretty reasonable attack here, and I should be able to finish them off, I think. Let's hope so. There we go. Okay, good, because that makes things a little bit more secure as well, especially with these guys coming around here. I'm just not particularly excited about that. I mean, I'm not saying that things are going poorly. The thing that I found the strangest is that they seem to be retreating into that direction. Or maybe they didn't go there? I just don't know. Huh. It's a good thing I'm playing against the AI, because probably would have gotten my ass kicked otherwise. There's no way I can hold Lomza with such a significant force in that particular area. Yeah, I would say that's just undoable. Okay, so much for the easy choices. Now, for the difficult ones. I guess I will have the third try to deal with this anyway. Don't really have another choice. But it does beg the question, what am I going to do with these other guys? I cannot imagine their HQ being a very powerful unit. Although I guess they're holding up fairly well. So yeah, I kind of had hoped that it would at least get some disruption, but I guess not. Now, I think at this point, trying to get the third to move around and move towards Radom is probably a fine idea. What card do they have? Speed. I actually would like that on the third right now, since their movement is quite skewed here. Oh, you now cannot move further. Well, at this point my goal is to try and cut these forces off. So the 13th Infantry. So I've taken Radom. Oh, seriously? So actually, it seems like the Polish also got Samoa tanks. Let's take a look. Because there's 140 Samoa tanks that just... brief variants. Does it actually show me which variants are active at the moment? No, but I'm quite sure that they also got the Samoa tank. So we also have this variant. Currently in this map we have the variant of Western, or no, not Western Troop, the Western Offensive variant, and we have the Better Polish Equipment variant. It seems like. You cannot move. Let's move you 1 hex so we can have a bit more artillery here. Go this way. I need to make sure that my units don't get encircled, and I can only do that by also killing the enemy units, obviously. Now with this pocket around here, I'd also be much obliged to just be going around now. I'd be quite curious to see how far or how close I can get to Warsaw. If they only have engineers there, that would be nice. My concern now as well is that these guys will be able to escape back. Another serious danger is obviously this. More Polish divisions. Okay. I mean, I'm actually gonna bomb them with everything I got here. Because There are actually a lot more. Now, I will put artillery on them. Okay, so I will attack the units in Graudens on the next turn. Yeah, that can be good. So, again, now that we have more information, I generally then want to take yet another look at what I can potentially do. And among other things, I definitely want to deal heavy damage to those guys. Nope, I moved the wrong guys. Let's put that on 10th. Obviously, not a great attacking group. But I don't think I can attack them again, no. Ultimately, I think needed to get a bit of a better position. Artillery. I mean, as a reserve, I just cannot imagine them being insanely powerful or anything. People combat bonus. Elite Polish. I see. Well, question is, what now then? Probably better to try and deal with these units here first, and then these. I was afraid of that, but I can get up to 10% losses, so it doesn't have to be the end of the world here. Yeah, let's move. I still need to cross the San River or the Vistula up here in order to get to Lublin and potentially Brest. I mean, this is turn 5 out of 12. But we don't have like a limited time, unlimited time. As much as I would like that. This will also disrupt them a little bit. Let's move in like that. So they have the engineers. Certainly. Let's say this increased morale. So let's take a final look at what we might be able to do still. Well, so these are encircled in that pocket, and yeah, I'm still looking to consolidate here, then try to move a bit further. I know that they're in a city, but at some point just feel you have to take the initiative to start attacking them, because otherwise it's just gonna go nowhere. And it will start taking too long. I don't think I can get to 200, no. So let's move in such a way that we can... Well, I could probably kill them now. Yes, okay. No, I want an artillery attack. Yes, it's light urban. But again, gotta do something. Quite sure these guys cannot move over to that side. We've almost gotten rid of them anyway. Most of these will still be able to escape, sadly. How are we on bomber control? They seem to be doing just fine, strangely enough. Find that to be a bit strange. Although they no longer seem to be having any movement points. That doesn't help. Yeah, let's end the turn again. And see what they got. All right, I'm back, but I just realized I completely forgot to move some of these panzers. Let's hope that will not cost me dearly in the long run. I guess for now I'm gonna end the video here. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Special shout out to my Patreon supporters: Dungeon Pastor, Thomas B. Marshall, Pumneral, Mandingo, and Tomislav Trillian. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you next time, and bye bye.